Opening hook, a shadow glides across the horizon. Silent wings slicing through the dusk of an emerging superpower. In the clash of steel and sky, only one fighter rises to challenge the old order. This is the story of the Chengdu J-20, the mighty dragon. China's bold leap into the age of fifth generation air dominance. 1. Origin story: in the years following the Cold War, the world skies were ruled by American stealth fighters, the F-22 Raptor and the F-35 Lightning II. Their presence reshaped modern air combat, leaving other nations scrambling to close the technological gap. For China, the message was clear. If it wanted to defend its growing interests, it needed an aircraft that could see without being seen, one that could challenge Western air power and protect the nation's expanding influence across the Pacific. During the 1990s, Chinese aerospace engineers launched an ambitious secret program known simply as the J-10 project. Its goal: to design and build a fifth-generation stealth fighter, a jet that could operate deep within contested airspace, defeat enemy fighters, and strike key targets with impunity. By the early 2000s, the Chengdu Aircraft Industry Group, already known for the J-10 fighter, was chosen to lead development. After years of modeling, testing, and wind tunnel trials, the world finally caught a glimpse of China's stealth ambitions. On January 11th, 2011, the J-20 took to the skies for the first time. Its angular shape, long fuselage, and sharp canards startled the world. Here was proof that China had entered the realm of stealth technology. 6 years later, in March 2017, the aircraft entered operational service with the People's Liberation Army Air Force, making China the first nation outside the United States to field an indigenous fifth-generation stealth fighter. The mighty dragon had arrived, not just as a weapon, but as a symbol of China's technological awakening. 2. Design and engineering: the J-20's appearance reveals both elegance and menace. Its smooth fuselage and chined nose flow into a pair of large delta wings and forward canards, creating a design optimized for high-speed stability and maneuverability. Twin outward-canted vertical stabilizers complete the predatory profile, unmistakable even in silhouette. Built largely from advanced composite materials and radar-absorbent coatings, the airframe is designed to minimize radar reflections. Every curve, edge, and panel line is sculpted to scatter incoming radar waves. At approximately 20.4 meters in length, with a 13.5-meter wingspan, the J-20 is a large fighter, roughly the size of an F-111 strike aircraft. This size allows it to carry vast internal fuel reserves, extending its range far beyond most fighters, a crucial advantage for operations across the Pacific and the South China Sea. To preserve stealth, the jet uses diverterless supersonic inlets that feed air to its engines while reducing radar signature. The serpentine shape of the intakes conceals the engine's compressor blades, one of the most components of any aircraft. The cockpit houses a single pilot beneath a gold-tinted canopy. Inside lies a fully digital glass cockpit with wide panoramic displays, sensor fusion technology, and a helmet-mounted display system. These provide the pilot with an integrated view of air and ground threats in real time. At the heart of the J-20's brain lies an active electronically scanned array AESA radar, supported by electro-optical targeting sensors and distributed infrared cameras covering every angle of approach. Together, they create what pilots call God's eye view, total awareness of everything in the battle space. The combination of stealth, range, and situational awareness transforms the J-20 from a simple fighter into a network stealth platform, capable of hunting and striking without ever revealing its presence. 3. Engines and power. Powering this dragon has been one of China's greatest challenges. Early production J-20s were fitted with Russian-made AL-31 engines, reliable but underpowered for a fifth-generation platform. Later variants adopted China's own WS-10C turbofans, offering more thrust and reliability. Yet the real ambition has always been the WS-15 engine, a completely indigenous design set to deliver over 180 of thrust per engine, with super cruise capability and reduced infrared signature. Once the WS-15 reaches full operational readiness, The J-20 is expected to sustain supersonic flight without afterburners, a key benchmark of fifth-generation performance. The aircraft's top speed is estimated at around Mach 2, with a service ceiling of 20,000 meters and a climb rate exceeding 300 meters per second. Its internal fuel load provides a combat radius of more than 1,200 kilometers. And with aerial refueling, it can reach targets deep within contested regions. In sheer performance, the J-20 is fast, high, and far-reaching, a machine built not only to defend borders, but to control the vast expanse of airspace far beyond them. 4. Weapons and systems hidden beneath its stealthy surface lies the mighty Dragon's firepower. 2 large internal weapons bays are located along the fuselage, with smaller side bays for short-range missiles. This configuration allows the J-20 to carry its weapons internally, maintaining its radar invisibility until the moment of attack. Its primary weapons include the PL-10 short-range infrared missile, the PLACE-215 long-range active radar, air-to-air missile, and, reportedly, the PL-21, an ultra-long-range missile designed to strike targets beyond 200 kilometers. When stealth is less critical, external hardpoints can be used to carry precision-guided bombs and air-to-surface missiles, transforming the J-20 into a capable strike aircraft. Supporting these weapons is a suite of electronic warfare tools, radar jammers, infrared countermeasures, and data link systems that allow it to operate as part of a larger air defense network. The aircraft's electro-optical targeting system, mounted under the nose, enables passive detection of enemy aircraft, allowing the J-20 to track and engage targets without revealing its own radar signature. In battle, the J-20 can identify, lock, and fire before an adversary even knows it's being watched. It is a silent predator designed to dominate both at long range and in close-in engagements. Go! Cool! Combat and operational history. While the J-20 has yet to see large-scale combat, it has already begun reshaping the balance of power in Asia. Since its official induction into service in 2017, the Mighty Dragon has been deployed across multiple air brigades of the People's Liberation Army Air Force. It has participated in combat training, mock dogfights, and air patrol missions over regions such as the South China Sea and near Taiwan. Pilots who fly the J-20 are part of an elite corps trained under new doctrines emphasizing stealth tactics, networked warfare, and long-range engagement. Reports from training exercises suggest that J-20 units have practiced intercepting enemy assets such as AWACS and tanker aircraft, the kind of missions critical in modern warfare. Each flight, each data log, each sortie contributes to refining the jet systems and tactics. The J-20 is not just being tested, it is being perfected quietly, methodically, and relentlessly. 6. Tactics and doctrine. The J-20's mission philosophy differs from that of older Chinese fighters. It is not meant to engage in chaotic, close-range Instead, it embodies beyond visual range dominance, striking from afar, unseen and unheard. In combat scenarios, a pair of J-20s might advance ahead of conventional fighters, using their stealth and sensors to locate enemy aircraft or surface targets. From that vantage point, they can guide missiles, coordinate drone strikes, or transmit targeting data back to ground command. This approach transforms the J-20 into more than a fighter. It becomes a command node within a digital battlefield, extending the eyes and ears of the entire Air Force. Tactically, the J-20 may engage in what Chinese doctrine calls first look, first shoot, first kill. By seeing the enemy first through its sensor suite, it can fire long-range missiles such as the PL-15 before an opponent even locks on. In close combat, its high-maneuverability design, canard delta wings, and advanced flight control systems allow for extreme agility, tight turns, and high-angle attacks that rival even fourth-generation dogfighters. The introduction of the twin-seat J-2OS variant marks the next stage of the second cockpit enables one crew member to manage drone coordination, electronic warfare, or network operations, turning the J-20 into a potential mothership for autonomous loyal wingman drones. This multi-domain philosophy shows China's vision, a future where manned and unmanned aircraft fight together, guided by the stealthy mind of the Mighty Dragon. 7. Comparison. How does the J-20 compare to the world's other stealth fighters? Against the American F-22 Raptor, the J-20 stands as a different breed. The F-22 is optimized for absolute air superiority, small, ultra-agile, and unmatched in stealth. The J-20, on the other hand, is larger, longer-ranged, and designed for multi-role operations deep within enemy territory. Where the Raptor focuses on agility and close-range kills, the Mighty Dragon emphasizes range endurance and situational awareness. It may not match the F-22 in stealth purity, but its strategic reach and sensor fusion give it a different kind of edge. Against the Russian Su-57, the contrast is equally telling. The Su-57 is known for its thrust vectoring engines and extreme maneuver, while the J-20 relies more on stealth, electronics, and long-range weapons. The Russian jet is a knife fighter. The Chinese jet is a sniper. Each design reflects the doctrine of its homeland. The Su-57's agile theater combat, the F-22's defensive dominance, and the J-20's long-reach deterrence. In essence, the J-20 doesn't try to copy. It defines its own philosophy of air power, one shaped by China's geography, ambitions, and strategic patience. 8. Modern relevance. Today, the J-20 is more than a fighter. It is the cornerstone of China's modern air force. Production continues to accelerate, with dozens of new aircraft entering service each year. Reports suggest that China is producing the J-20 in numbers, once thought impossible for a fifth-generation platform. New variants are emerging. Upgraded avionics, enhanced stealth coatings, new mission computers, and eventually, the long-awaited WS-15 engine. The twin-seat J-20S hints at a future where the aircraft coordinates squadrons of drones, extending its reach and lethality even further. For China's defense strategy, the Mighty Dragon serves a dual purpose, a weapon of deterrence, and a symbol of technological independence. It embodies the message that China no longer relies on others for the defense of its skies. And beyond symbolism, it is reshaping regional power dynamics. In the Indo-Pacific theater, from the East China Sea to the Himalayas, the presence of stealth fighters changes how nations think, plan, and act. The age of uncontested Western air supremacy is fading. The sky has new players, and the Mighty Dragon leads them. 9. Emotional ending reflection. In the stillness of dawn, AJ-20 stands motionless on the tarmac. Its skin glimmers faintly under the morning sun, a blend of steel, carbon, and silence. Inside, a single pilot prepares for flight. His view narrows to a canopy of light and data, his world reduced to controls, displays, and the soft hum of the engines coming alive. As the throttles advance and the afterburners ignite, the Mighty Dragon begins its slow roll down the runway. Then the ground falls away. The sky opens, and the jet vanishes into its element. Up there, above the clouds, the J-20 becomes more than an aircraft. It becomes a declaration. A declaration that air power no longer belongs to a few. A declaration that technology can shift balance and ambition can rewrite the future. For China, the Mighty Dragon is not just metal and machinery. It is vision-made flight. It is a statement that the nation, once grounded, now soars. And for the world watching below, one truth echoes through the thin air of high altitude. The dragon has awakened. It flies, unseen, unchallenged, unafraid, and the sky will never be the same again.